I have a theory. So I spend a lot of time in my trumpet corner waiting for the next song to happen, and I've gotten to thinking about some things. For instance, top of Act 2, Dorothy gets to the Emerald City and everybody sings the Merry Old Land of Oz, the reprise of which is interrupted by me. Except not really. Rosebud Theater doesn't have the proper structure or equipment to fly anyone. If Rosebud Theater ever has a fundraiser specifically for building a new theater, they should call it Help Us Soar! And then the whole next season can be shows where people need to fly. Peter Pan, Mary Poppins, Wicked. I've never actually seen Wicked. Maybe no one flies. But with defying gravity, someone has to fly! Anyway, in our production, everybody screams and looks out over the audience where I'm supposedly writing Surrender Dorothy in the sky. But really, I'm sitting in my trumpet corner wondering why? Why such a vague statement? Has this happened so many times that everyone already knows without doubt what the consequences will be? Or do the witch and wizard have a previous arrangement whereby the witch gets to make a demand and then the wizard gets to make one, and it's really just a series of favors going back and forth that for the sake of the public has to look like enmity? Also, why does she have to make her demand threat sky art so far away? I mean, the Ozians were just singing about how relaxed and perfect their lives are, so they must have some sort of protection from the whims of the witch. But the Emerald City doesn't seem to have the same stringent defenses as, say, Hogwarts, so I could probably just fly right in there. So why don't I? And why is there absolutely no follow-up? I guess maybe there would have been, but story-wise, the next thing that happens is he totally does it. He tells Dorothy and her friends that they're on a mission to save themselves, but really, he's sending me Dorothy. So why doesn't he do it right away? The guard finds out she's the witch's Dorothy and runs off to announce them. They sing King of the Forest, and then the guard comes back and says no. And then Dorothy cries and he sneaks her in anyways. What if it's the guard? What if the guard has been manipulating everybody the whole time? Bear with me here. Imagine a young Ozian who always dreamed of ruling, but as a non-magical male in a land ruled by witches, he didn't stand a chance. And then one day, a stranger arrives in a balloon. The stranger's a man, so it's not ideal, but after an entrance like that, it's not going to be hard to convince anyone that he's magical. So the Ozian declares that the stranger is the Wizard of Oz and appoints himself as his guard. The stranger likes being the wizard. He likes the respect and the gifts and the name. He likes the comfy life. And he's grateful to the guard, who is so helpful and loyal despite the fact that he clearly knows that wizard is nothing but a title. It takes a long time for the wizard to realize that the guard has all of the power, and an even longer time to realize that in order to maintain his power, the guard needs the wizard to stay behind the curtain. The guard is never gonna let him go home. Enter Dorothy. Can she see the wizard? No. She has the ruby slippers? Objects of real power and magic? Why, yes, you can see the wizard. Then the witch leaves her message. No, you can't see the wizard. We're busy. She's who the witch wants? Just a moment. And then the wizard puts his foot down. He won't help her. He'll even cast her out of the city. That's probably all the witch needs anyway. But he's not gonna send her to the witch's castle. Tell her to get the broom. If she comes back and I have the girl, the broom, and the slippers, I'll send you home. And as hard as it is, the wizard still says no. But then the guard brings her in anyways, and the wizard caves, because what else is he supposed to do? And it plays out exactly right. Dorothy comes back, the guard brings out the balloon, Oz climbs in, and the guard lets it go before Dorothy has a chance to join him. And for a couple of glorious seconds, the guard thinks he's won. But then Glinda shows up and shows Dorothy how to use the slippers to get back to Kansas, because Glinda is tired of this jumped up peasant ruling part of her country. And now, with the witches of East and West gone, she can rule it all! I spend a lot of time in my trumpet corner. Maybe too much time. Thanks for watching. Please remember to like and subscribe, and I'll see you on Friday. Bye!